Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Sean Anthony. You know, I love Extra Credit Fridays, and you're probably wondering, yo, what is it? You heard the intro. Yo, fam, this is where we go back and we go revisit those iconic conversations with some of the most amazing guests you might not even know we even had on the show. So I hope you are buckled up, excited, and ready as this week we go back and revisit an iconic conversation with the one and only Queen of Confidence herself, Erika Cramer. She came on the podcast, and fam, I did not believe it, but she brought so much heat, and I'm excited for you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's Extra Credit Fridays with Erika Cramer. School's over, now what? What advice would the Queen of Confidence, Erika, give?
I love that you said this because the first part that you mentioned earlier was awareness. And I have an analogy because my brain works in analogies. I love analogies. And if this is you and you're out there and you're like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I feel inspired, but I don't know what to do with myself and my life. And you start thinking about all the things you're not. I want you to stop and just take a look at your life. Like close down your eyes if you're not driving and you're safe to do it. And have a look at your life. Like just scan through. And I would use the analogy of a comb. You got to comb through your life. Where do you get a knot? Where do you have a little dreadlock, a piece of gum that's been there for 7 years that you need to cut out, right? Like where are you getting knots when you comb through your life? What area? Is it money? Is it finances? Is it your mindset? Is it your body? Is it relationships? You feel lonely and you want to have a relationship. What is it? Career, life, purpose. And when you find the big knot, because you can't work on everything at once, right? When you find the big knot, you identify this is the area that I really, if I work on this big area that keeps coming back and hitting me like a boomerang, this area here will help me. Like if I just worked on my career, my body, my money, whatever yours is. And what I would say is think about what part of your life right now you're living that you're not happy with. And think about one thing, if you could do one thing, because I don't like all this like hustle mentality where we do 50 million things, just one thing that you're unhappy with that you could do to make yourself happier. Do you hate your job? Are you working at Guitar Center, even though you graduated from fucking Harvard? Probably. A lot of people do that shit. Yeah. They working at Guitar Center trying to pay off their loan and they're not even doing the thing they went to school for. Cool. Nice. Right? No judgment. Don't beat yourself up because that's just you sitting in victimhood, right? Be like, okay, cool. I'm not happy with this. What do I need to do now? Identify. I need to find a job that's going to make me happy. Fantastic. How exciting. You hate your job. You could start looking for other jobs. You could start looking for opportunities. Just the looking and the thinking about how it's going to feel in a place that you love and a new job, like that should give you that energy. And you start moving towards something. The problem is when we're stuck and we don't do anything, we have no plan to do anything. It's exhausting. It drains our energy. We don't want, oh God, It's like you got to start focusing on what are you going to work on and what needs to happen. Because then you have a game plan. You have something like Tony Robbins calls it a compelling future. Like you got something to look forward to. I'm going to find a job that I love. How exciting. I hate my job right now, but how exciting. So I think you really need to question, why am I doing what I'm doing? Am I doing it so my dad will be proud of me? I just want to tell you, your dad will never be proud of you. Okay? Seriously. Like, let me, news alert. He ain't going to be proud of you. Because he's going to be like, I wish you went to that school. I wish you bought that house. I wish you didn't do this. No one's ever going to be pleased. So the person you need to please is yourself. If you genuinely wanted to go to college and do that thing, go do it. Is it a self-sabotage? Are you scared that you're not good enough? Handle that. How will you know? Like Sean said, you need to have the awareness. You need to know your mind. What are you thinking about? What are your thoughts? Who are you? Like, what do you think about yourself? If maybe you went to school and it's over and you're like, I actually don't know why I went to school. Don't badger yourself. Yeah. Don't beat yourself up. Okay, now what? What do you want to do now? I don't know. Maybe I want to travel. Maybe I want to do, like, check in with you. You got to know thyself. If you don't know yourself, you're just going to get inspired by different podcasts and different leaders and people, and you're going to be swirling around, not doing anything. So know thyself. Where are you unhappy? What area needs your attention? What do you need to do? One thing in order to move yourself out. And lastly, I would say the number one thing you could do to change your life is to manage your mind, is to become the security guard of your mind. What is coming in there? Who's hanging out up there? What's going on up there? What is serving you in here? What is not serving you? What are your top 3 thoughts that mess with you the most that need to be kicked out of the nightclub? Your mind, right? and what needs to be put in there. If you don't know this, you're not going to have the results that you want. So this is the number one thing. Like, start thinking about what you're thinking about. Start paying attention to your thoughts, because your thoughts make you feel a way. And when you feel a way, you take an action or you don't take an action. And that's what gives you the results. Manage that mind of yours. Check in with your life. Comb through the areas that you're not happy with. One thing that you can do to move yourself out of there and please you, because you're the one that's important, not your dad, not society, not what someone told you. Follow you. Get to know you so you know what you want.
Hey, what's up, fam? Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. We'll see you next week here at School's Over Now What. And always remember, dream it, believe it, go out and get it.